sort of notice that things are not the way they were, but it's a distant bell. And then when things do turn out to have been wrong, it's not that you knew all along, it was just that you were somewhere else. Yes.
Kisses. Don't wear lipstick next time. Don't be modest or shy. You're doing so fine that I'll need a new rhyme. Every place that I go, those words just somehow show he's not anywhere, but I know I'm still there.
Back in 1992, when I was just 7 years old, I was performing in Hyatt. It was an emotional thing for UNICEF. It was a big thing. Many people, everybody crying. Newspapers and televisions were reporting about it. But I was holding it good. My back was straight, my hair was good.
Sound rolling.
Okay. Shirley Temple, that's how they called me. And it's an article about the song. Here are even lyrics of the song. This is the TV shot. Somebody took a photograph of the TV, of the video on the television, so you can even see the time. And the article about it. Here it's like when I'm gonna be guest in some show and stuff, so that's all that's written and stuff. Also see a little tiny picture here. It says November 1992. In February of 2001, I started being a sound engineer. It wasn't like I was going to this school or something and I had like these lessons and stuff. It was all at my home, so I was in my most natural ambient, in my PJs, you know, learning these skills. But it wasn't skills like every detail and every possibility that you can do in this program, in this, just the basic skills. And I guess that so much opened the door to me and for me that I became, I guess, relaxed about doing those stuff. And because I was doing non-stop commercials, recording and producing commercials, our radio shows, and our stuff for the TV show, everything that is about the sound. And slowly starting something about my dad's music that I was then recording. So I guess I got more and more relaxed. And thanks to that, I started more and more getting into it. Like I got all this, like, wow, I want to now try this and I want to try that. And from that, many of my now famous stuff from my songs are now like, they are famous, like, wow, that's especially how like a Doris sound. And that's because I was experimenting, you know, whatever would come to my mind, I was like, oh, that would be now great, and I would just record it. After each concert, I am totally exhausted, but very proud and pleased. So, of course, because I give my whole self on the stage, I do all these moves and different actions, and because, as I told you, that I feel my music, I cannot be still on the stage, and plus my crowd is expecting me to go, you know, insane on stage and to move.
You want to know a lot, isn't it so? And you always ask me, so you know more. Everything I tell you makes you wanna leave me, then why you can't stop asking if you're so shy? Everything I tell you helps to see me. I am what I am and I never lie. Intimate details, don't you wanna know? I know it's not easy to love me, but I'm not so strong, can't It's not easy to love me, but I'm not so strong, can't you see? I know you're afraid to know all this, then don't ask for one more kiss. Intimate details, they will make you go out of you.
But then sometimes I really don't use it at all, and people think I use it. Then when I sing in my concerts, and you can actually hear, and they're like, whoa, it sounds like from CD. And like really when I say some stuff, like in Frankie, which I can now try. Frankie, they say, why don't you forget about that? There is much more in this world. So by that, you hear I don't have any effects. I just sang it right now. But then on that, I add a bit of reverb or, you know, echo or something, so it doesn't sound totally dry. I don't like to have the dry voice. People cannot believe that it's for real, that I'm for real. They say, is she fake? Is she for real? Is she kidding? Because people cannot believe that somebody can be so much themselves. It's not commercialized, it's natural. Are the poses okay?
Ja, total. To leży do tyłu muzyką?
I want her to be lip sync,
But I'm
from the
lip-syncing from the
sentence,
sentence, probably you are bad.
When she takes the phone, she writes the way it talks. And then, what I want? Probably, you take the picture, you take the picture, you look at the picture, then you turn it like this, to that side. The camera is from there, they are already gone.
How I turn it so it's seen?
So it's seen, so we see what you
But
saw.
will it be in focus?
We will have a later, we are going to do the detail of the
Yes.
photograph, right, Joe?
Może.
Okay, I will check them red.
All the time we hear in each taxi cab that I come in, if I'm like in, I don't know, I change taxis every day because of going there and there. I think every day in each taxi I hear from people, oh, your show, we watched it every week, and we love it, we miss it, we want it back, why isn't it on TV now? I remember everything. Of course, those are fake tears. It was recorded in this cold and lonely studio of our national television, one of the little studios where you have chroma key behind you. It was blue screen when we did it. It wasn't green back then. I remember that. A makeup lady put fake tears on me. It was quick and easy. I didn't get tired from it. But I don't know how I felt exactly. Except that I couldn't believe I was singing those lyrics. When I saw the video, I was shocked. I didn't know those images would be in the video. Little kids, dead people, some people really wounded, crying mothers. And then you have a shot of me in tears. We have all these recordings because we were and we are all about the archive. We document everything and we have all the memories recorded, audio recordings, pictures, photographs, videos. I always thought that when I have my own camera, I will record everything. I always had this, call it archive mind. This is my first newspaper cover, actually magazine cover, and it was one of the most famous like family magazines, mainly for women, but very popular in the 80s. So this is 1985, this is my mom, dad and my sister. This is the press release with Audrey Hepburn about the UNICEF back in 1992. Do you see this? Yes. It's Anita and me on one of the promotions, like maybe 8 years ago. Oh, this is, I love this picture. It was for our TV show. Zvonko, Dad, Anita and me, we had this great TV show. And you can see behind us, we had a big, huge, like big poster on the wall of us, which was promotional picture. I love this picture. See, this is one of my favorite pictures ever, this picture. This is from Dad's show when we did the New Year's Eve show. It's a different show. Just so you know, we had a few shows in the same time.